Hi guys, welcome back to the vlog. This is Stan here with you. Well, in today's vlog, we are going to attempt to fix this food processing bowl. This is from the Braun FX3030 model. So let's get to it. Now the actual problem with the bowl is actually inside, and it is with this coupling kit. You'll have to remove this coupling kit to find out the problem. So underneath the bowl, you have this coupling kit. It looks like this. So this is how the broken coupler looks like. I'm not sure if it's focused properly. So this coupler is not usable. It's totally broken, and I got it 3D printed with a nylon material like this. It's the exact copy with slight minute differences. It's very hard and strong, but slightly flexible since it's nylon. Very slightly, if you press very hard, you can see it flex a bit. So I got this 3D printed from a shop in Trivandrum. The shop's name is called Exxon Computers. There is also another shop in Trivandrum called FABLABS. Even they do 3D printing. I'll leave the links of both the companies in the description below, so you guys can go check it out if you want a 3D print. So now the entire food processor is unusable because of this crack over here. There's also a tiny crack here, but that's okay. Now the issue with this Braun food processor is that this is actually an imported model and it is discontinued. So you can't get this coupler kit anywhere in India. And so we were actually in a bit of a pickle. We didn't know what to do. And that's when I realized, why don't I get a 3D print of this coupler. For this you will need an STL file which you can find freely online. I'll leave the links of that in the description below. Now this cost me 300 rupees to print. Obviously you can get it a lot cheaper if you negotiate. I didn't negotiate that much. He asked me for 500 bucks. I got the price down to 300, but I think you can get this printed also for around 150 to 200 rupees. And apart from this, you can also order this coupler kit for around 1500 rupees from a website in UK. If this does not work out, I'm planning to order this coupler kit from that website itself. I'll leave the links of that also in the description below. But the issue with that is you'll receive this coupler kit only after a month, and that's the only issue. So now one major difference between both these couplers is that the original coupler has actually grooves inside here. There's very tiny grooves. Now that grooves aligns with the grooves on the shaft, as you can see here. The 3D printed coupler does not have that groove. So what I'll have to do right now is that I'll have to heat this shaft slightly and then just push it inside the coupler so that it sets in. So this is the only way you can create grooves inside the 3D printed coupler. So let's do that. So after heating the shaft and inserting it into the coupler, the grooves have been created. You can see the grooves are there inside. So now we'll just insert this coupler and shaft into the mixing bowl, and let's check it out. Let's check if it's working or not. Now we also have these 3 washers. So you'll have to insert the first large metal washer on the shaft like this, and then there's a paper type kind of washer that will follow the metal washer like so. So it will look like this, and now you'll have to insert it into the bowl. You have the 3D printed coupler over here. Now before you fix this underneath the bowl, you'll have to install this tiny washer also. Yeah, I got the tiny washer in. Just drop it, it will go inside. Next we'll be inserting the coupler. Just push it in. Just push it in hard, and that's it. So guys, it's the moment of truth. We're going to try and run the food processor. Let's see if it's working. I hope it doesn't explode on the face. Yeah guys, it's working perfectly fine. So there you have it guys, the food processor is working perfectly fine right now. All I had to do was replace that coupler unit, and the coupler unit was 3D printed as I mentioned earlier. My mom is pretty happy, I'm pretty happy. I hope you guys found this vlog useful, and if you did, please do hit the like button. Do consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't done already, and until next time, this is Stan signing out. Bye bye.